Welcome. Welcome back to Teacher Log class. And today we'll be continuing the Survey of Mathematics Chapter 2, which is Part 7. Okay, well, Part 7 will be continue with 3 types of exam questions and we'll do a small quick revision. Okay, and let's look at this question. A survey of 180 college men was taken to determine participation in various campus activities. So just remember that a survey of 180 college men. This is the universal set. And here says 43 students were in fraternities, 52 participated in campus sports, and 35 participated in various campus tutorial programs. 13 students participated in fraternity sports, 14 in sports and tutorial programs, 12 in fraternities and tutorial programs, 5 students participated in all 3 activities. And now we need to do the Venn diagram again. So we draw a Venn diagram here. Okay, so U is equal to 180 and we will draw 3 big circle. Okay, so we have 3 sets here. Why? Because we first talk about the fraternities, second campus sports, and the third is about the tutorial program. So I will use F, campus sport, so I put C, or should I put S, as sports. And the last one about the tutorials. Okay, so I put T, F as T. So of course, when we want to transfer information to the Venn diagram here, we need to always start from the intersection here, because we need to minus out later on. So let's look at this one. 5 students participated in all 3 activities. So we have 5 in the middle. 1, 2, 3 participated in 3 activities. And the next one, 12 in the fraternities and tutorial program. F and tutorial program. So which is this region, okay? This region. And it says 12. And I have 5 here. So which means that the leftover 7 will be here. And remember, if you want to describe this region, then only fraternities and tutorial, here, it will say fraternities and tutorial only. Only we say fraternities and tutorial, but not sports. Okay. Let's continue the next one. 14 in sports and tutorial program. Sports, which is here, and tutorial. So it will be this region, sports and tutorial. Since it says there's 14 inside this region, so 14 you minus with 5, and we have 9 left. And the next one, 13 students participated in fraternities and sports. Fraternities and sports. So it will be this whole region. Okay, 13 students. So which means that 13 minus 5 here is 8. And the next one, 35 participated in various campus tutorial program. There's 35 participated in the tutorial program. So remember, this T region have 35. But we need to minus all those others that involve in others activities too. So 7 plus 5, that is 12. 12 plus 9, that is 12 plus 9, that is 21. So we'll 35 minus 21, so it is 4 and 1. So it will be 14 here. And here says that 52 participated in the campus sports. So 52 in this region. So 52, we need to minus the others 8, 5, 9 to get the numbers here. So 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 9 is 22. So minus 22. So 0, be 3. So the answer here is 30. And the next one here, 43 students were in the fraternities. So 43. And remember, here is 8, 5, 7. 43 represent the whole thing. So we need to use 43 to minus 8, 5, and 7. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. So minus 20. So it will be 23. 3 minus 0, 3. 4 minus 2, 23. So here is 23. And now we need to use 880 to minus all of this to know that how about the other students then? How many students then doesn't want to join all these sports or this tutorial or fraternities? So let's try to minus. And for the convenience sake, let me use calculator. Okay. Okay. So 180 will minus with 23, minus with 8, minus with 30, minus with 7, minus with 5, minus with 9, minus with 14. So the answer here is 84. There are 84 students that doesn't want to participate in any of these 3 activities. Okay, so now let's go back to the questions here. How many participated in only campus sports? So only campus sports means which means that is the 30 here, because this is a sport and they say only sports. That means not involving the others. So it will be 30. And the next one, how many participated in fraternities and sports but not tutorial program? Okay, this means that fraternities and sports, but not tutorial, which means is that only this region. Okay, can you see the mouse here? Which means that it is 8. And this is the repeating questions. And the next one, how many participated in exactly one of these activities? Exactly one of these activities, which means that here, this is only one, this is only one, this is only one. Okay, this means this doesn't involve the other activities. These have 2, these have 3. Okay, so the one, exactly one, which means 23, you need to plus with 30, you need to plus with 14. So 23 plus 30 plus 14, which makes it as 767. And the next one, you need to participate in at least 2 of these activities. 2 of these activities means that you need to have 2 or more than 2. 2, 3, 4. But this doesn't have 4, only have 3. So it's 2 and 3, which means that is this one 2, this one 2, this one 2, and this one 3. So you can just add up 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9. So 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 9. So the answer will be 29. Okay. And the last one, how many did not participated in any of these 3 activities? And of course, the answer of this will be 84, because they are out of the region here. 84. Okay, so that's simple, and we got the answer for all of this. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, the members of Guinness-Wiley Film Critics Society were surveyed regarding their cinematic heroes. It looks complicated, but let's try. Okay, 38 admire Moe, 36 admire Larry, 21 admire Curly, and 23 admire Moe and admire Larry. 5 admire Larry and admire Curly. 7 admire Moe and Curly. And 3 admire Moe and admire Larry and admire Curly. And 16, don't admire Moy and don't admire Larry and don't admire Curly. Okay, and the question asks you to draw a Venn diagram to represent the data. Okay, so let's try. So let's draw a big Venn diagram here. Okay, U. So what is a U? The question doesn't give us. So we will leave it here, U. And we will draw 3 big circles again because we are talking about 3 sets and they are intersect with each other. How we know? Because we can see that there's all intersect here. So we have M, Moy, L, Larry, and C, Curly. So M, L, and C here. So of course, again, that we will start from the middle. But there's something interesting is that it gives us that the people that don't admire all of them, 3 of them. So which means that we can use it here, 16, and I can put it on the side, 16. And now I will start from the middle. 3 admire Moy and admire Larry and admire Curly. So I will put here 3. 7 admire Moy and Curly. 7 admire Moy and Curly. So which means that is this region. Since it is 7, so 7 minus 3 here will be 4. So 7 here, 4 plus 3, 7. 5 admire Larry and admire Curly. So Larry is here, Curly is here. So which means that is this region. So 5, which means that this is 2, because 5, 3 plus 2 here is equal to 5. And here says 23 admire Moy and admire Larry. Moy and Larry. So it's this big region, 23. So which means that here have 20. 20 plus 3 is 23 here. And here says 21. Is it 21? Let me just remove it. Yes, 21. So 21 admire Curly. So which means that this total here is 21. So 21, I need to minus 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 4 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. Okay, 9. So it will be 12. So here is 12. And the next one, 36 admire Larry. 36. So 36, I need to minus the addition of these 3. So 23 plus 2, 25. 11. And the next one, 38 admire Moy. 38. So minus 20 plus 3, 23 plus 4, 27. Which also is 11. Okay, and now we're done with this one. And we're done the first one. Draw a Venn diagram to represent a data. And the next one, B. How many were surveyed? Okay, and now this is talking about our universal set. How many? So basically we just need to add up all the numbers here to get the total number. So let's use calculator. 11 plus 20 plus 11 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 12 plus 16. The answer here is 79. So there's total of 79 of them being surveyed. Okay. And the next one. How many admire at least one of the stooges? At least one of the stooges. At least one. So look at here. At least one. So which means that at least one, which it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3. So basically 1 is here. Let me show you. 1 is here, here. 2 is here, here. 3 is here. So basically just add up all of the numbers here. So we can do it again. 11 plus 20 plus 11 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 12, which is 63. Okay, and the last question, how many admire Moy and Larry? Wait, again, sorry, Moy or Larry? Moy or Larry? So M-O-U-L. So Moy or Larry, it is the region of here, Moy or Larry, and you will shade all this part. So now what we need to do is we need to add up all the values there. 11 plus 20 plus 11 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. So it will be 51. So the answer here is 51. And we are done. It's kind of simple. Let's continue the last questions here. Use a Venn diagram to represent the information. Okay. A guidance counselor is planning a schedule for 30 students. Okay, 30 students. So 30 students, which means that that is the universal set. Okay, so let me highlight it. 30 students, that is the universal set. And here continue say that 16 students say they want to take French. 16 want to take Spanish. 11 want to take Latin. 5 say they want to take both French and Latin. 3 want to take Spanish as well. 5 want to take only Latin, okay, here, only Latin. And 8 want to take only Spanish. Okay, so we need to draw it now. Okay, so we will draw one diagram. Okay, this question is a bit special because it might not, it doesn't give us a exact number here, like what the other questions give. So we have Spanish, we have Latin, we have Spanish, we have Latin, we have French. So French here, Spanish, and Latin will be here. And let's look at the question here. Usually I will suggest that we need to find the middle first, because when we get this one, we need to minus, because it doesn't say only. And now there's some question, there's some information that tells us only, like this one. 8 want only Spanish. Only means that only Spanish, which is here. 5 want only Latin. So 5 only Latin, so it's here. And here there's a trick here. 5 says that they want to take both French and Latin, and of those, 3 want to take Spanish as well. So which means that, okay, 5 want to take French and Latin. So French and Latin will be this region. Okay. So in this region there's 5. And of this, here say, and of this, 3 want to take Spanish as well. So which means that this region is 5, and there's 3 that want to get Spanish as well. So 5 is in this here, and there's 2 here. So does it make sense? 5 want to take both French and Latin, so it's here. And of those, this means in the 5 people, there's 3 more. From the 5 people, there's 3 that want to take Spanish. So it will be 2 students that want to take French and Latin only. Okay, so this solve. And of course here it continues say that 11 want to take Latin. Okay, 11 wants to take Latin. So you know that this whole thing here is 11. Okay, so 11. So here we say 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. So the whole thing here is 11, but there's 10 here. This means 11 minus 10 is equal to 1, and only 1 people are here. 16 want to take Spanish. So in this Spanish region here, there's 16 people. And here we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 16 minus 12, and there will be 4 people here. And the last one, 16 students say they want to take French. Means that this region also supposedly have 16. So 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 7 plus 2, 9. So 16 minus 9, here is 7. Okay. So let's try to see. Is there anyone that doesn't want to take French, Spanish, or Latin at all? Let's see. Okay. So 7, 4, 8, 2, 3, 1, and 5. So let's add up together and we use 30 to minus the answer. So 30, or we can just use 30 minus 7 minus 4 minus 8 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 5. The answer here is 0. Means that there's no people that's not taking anything. Okay, everyone took something. Okay, and let's look at the question. How many students want Spanish and Latin? Spanish and Latin. Spanish and Latin. So the region is here. Okay, Spanish and Latin here. So the answer here is 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. And the next question, how many students want French and Spanish? French and Spanish. So the region will be here. So it is 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 students. Okay, don't forget to write students in your question, in your answer. How many students want French only? French only, which means that this is the French only. So the answer is 7 students. Okay, in case I didn't write students the unit for the answer, please remember you need to write the units. Okay, and the last question, from the students who are taking French, how many also want Spanish? From the students who are taking French, how many also want Spanish? You are taking French in this region and also want Spanish. So which means that it's actually the region of here, French and Spanish. So the answer here is 4 plus 3, which is 7 students. Okay, I hope this is kind of easy also, but it is a bit different from the other questions. Okay, and that's the last questions from the file that I prepared. Okay, and remember, this is just a meme saying that what woman thinks, what women do, and what women say is an empty set, which means that it doesn't intersect. Okay, just a joke. Okay, don't take it seriously. So let's go back to the first, and let's just do a quick revision on what we have done. So we have talked about some basic set concepts, and we're done with our survey problems. Okay, so first we learn about the methods of representing set. There's 3 ways of representing set, which is word description, roster method, and set builder notation. So word description is just describe that, okay, what is inside the set. But roster method try to list down all the elements in the box or in the set. And set builder notation basically is some of kind of combination of word description and roster method. Okay, so you can get the concept and the idea of how it looks like here. An empty set means that there is no elements, and there are 2 signs that represent empty set, which is two column, and one symbol is like a circle and a slash, and the others are no, only two. And notation for set membership, you can use this one and this one. This one means it's an element of, and this one means it's not an element of. And natural number is starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's a whole number, it's starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And cardinality, which means that the numbers of elements in a set. Okay? And we also learn about equivalent and equal set. Equivalent set means that the numbers of in that set they are the same. But equal set means that even the elements in the set should be the same. Okay? Finite and infinite sets. Finite sets means that the elements in the set can be counted, but infinite set means that it cannot be counted. Okay? And just remember that natural number, although it is uncountable, but it is considered as finite set. And remember that empty set is also considered as an finite set. Okay? And remember subset, we have four types of subsets. We have subset, not a subset, proper subset, and superset. You just need to know about these three, and this superset is not that important. And remember, proper subset is kind of different from subset. It is that subset allows that both of the set to be equal exactly. That means that in this case, A can be exactly the same thing as B. But in this case, A cannot be exactly the same thing as the B. Okay? And for this one, universal set and Venn diagram. This is called Venn diagram. And universal set is the set. This means that the region that all elements are inside. And it's represented by U, and it is represented in a rectangle. And the other sets are always represented in a circle. Complement of set means that if I say A prime, it means that the things or the region that not in A, but is still within the universal set. Okay? And the intersection of set means that when A and B are intersect, means the region that both of them are in. So I give an examples of the handsome and smart guy. If you are wanting a guy that is handsome and smart, means that you only have one option here. However, if you are going for union of set means that either handsome or smart smart guy is okay. Then you have three options here. Okay, so this is union, and it means that the whole thing here. Okay, so remember, intersect it uses and sign somehow like an sign, and union somehow use like somehow a U sign. Set operation, remember that when you do it set step by step, it comes up like parenthesis A union B prime. We do it step by step. We first know A and B is what, and we'll do A union B. Then we perform A union B complement. Okay, step by step. And we also learn about that when we want to shade the region, always start from the parenthesis, then the complement, then the intersect or the union. Intersect or union first is depends on which one is on the left and which one is on the right. Okay, and when you face intersect, remember the keyword only included. Out of that region, only included. And if it's union, it means that include all of them, all of the thing. Okay, and we done with all these questions, then we are fine. So I hope you learned something from throughout the 7 parts of the videos, and good luck for your exam or good luck for your test. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask for further clarification. Stay tuned for the chapter 3, logic, and we'll be continue discussing further. Thank you so much and all the best.